Ah, you have returned. Pull up a chair, order a pint, and let me tell you the tale of the Baa-van-shee. The legendary Baa-van-shee are also known as the White Women of the Scottish Highlands. These mythical creatures take the form of a beautiful woman, lurking in the Highlands, waiting to seduce young travellers and drink their blood. Thought to be fairies, the Baa-van-shee are generally withdrawn from society, unlike their succubi counterparts. They don't care about power, wealth or youth. They only care about feeding, luring young hunters in by inviting them to dance with them until they grew too exhausted to overpower the Baa-van-shee. They would then feed upon their helpless victims, draining them dry of blood. Unlike vampires, the Baa-van-shee would use their long, sharp fingernails to slit their victims' necks in order to drink their blood. Settled in the mountains and forests, the Baa-van-shee would often lure in Highland hunters, drawn to the men by the smell of the blood from their kills. Legend has it that these women had hooves instead of feet, which they kept hidden under their long dresses. And unlike their vampire cousins, who were very fond of shape-shifting into bats, the Baa-van-shee favoured a wolf form. There were never any known male Baa-van-shee, but if a woman is killed by these creatures, she will turn into one. The Baa-van-shee had only two known weaknesses. They had a fear of horses, and they are vulnerable to iron, the only known substance which can kill them. The most popular tale of the Baa-van-shee tells the story of a young group of hunters who stopped for the night in a small hunting lodge. The men built a fire and began eating and drinking, expressing general merriment after a good day's hunt. As they were beginning to voice how nice it would be to have the company of women, there was a knock at the door. 4 beautiful women stood in the doorway, having become lost in the wilderness, and asked if they could join the men in their shelter for the night. The men, silently congratulating themselves on their good fortunes, invited the women in. After a while, the women expressed a wish to dance, and the men wasted no time in asking them. The 4 men coupled off perfectly. Soon the dancing became more vigorous, and before the men knew what had happened, the Baa-van-shee had slit the throats of all but one man who was nearest the door. He bolted as soon as he realised what was happening, and ran over to the horses in a frenzy. It was here he realised the Baa-van-shee were not venturing near the horses. The man stood, weary-eyed, amongst the animals all night, and just before dawn the women headed back towards the wilds. The lone man cautiously headed back towards the hunting lodge, hearing no sound from within. When he looked inside, he saw his 3 comrades dead on the floor, their skin almost translucent as they lay in a pool of their own blood. He wept over the bodies of his friends, but vowed to spread the story of what had happened to make sure nobody would suffer the same fate again. Well, that is all I know of the Baa-van-shee. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. Farewell, my friend. Have a safe journey. And if you should be approached by an attractive young woman, remember, not everything's as good as it seems.